Hi friends, today we are going to read one of my most favorite nursery rhymes, and that rhyme is called Humpty Dumpty. Raise your hand if you've read Humpty Dumpty before. That makes me so happy. I know most people have probably read it. It's one of my most favorite nursery rhymes. And today as we read our nursery rhymes, we are going to retell. So today we will retell the story Humpty Dumpty. And friends, when we retell, we talk about what happened at the beginning, the middle, and the end of a story. So first, we're going to start off by reading Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. All right, friends, if you know me, you know that I love to sing. So let's sing this one time together because my friends in my class love to sing our nursery rhymes. It goes like this. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. All right, boys and girls, would you like to sing it with me? All right, let's do it one time together. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. All right, boys and girls. And now we're going to retell the story. And when you retell a nursery rhyme, you think about what happened. So put your thinking cap on, tie it up. All right, let's think. What happened first in the story? The first thing is that Humpty Dumpty, what did he do? Yes, he sat on a wall. So the first thing Humpty did was he sat on his wall. The next thing Humpty did, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, so he fell off the wall. Oh no. So Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. What happened after that? Humpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men. You're so right. All the king's horses and all the king's men. And at the end, what happened? They couldn't put Humpty together again. Look at him. He's broken. He couldn't put him back together again. So boys and girls, I just retold my nursery rhyme using pictures. I'm going to move it closer so you can see it. All right, friends, let's look at the pictures and retell together. Ready? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Okay, friends, so I just retold my story using pictures. But another way that we could retell this story is using some objects we found around our house. So what I found was a cracker box, and that's going to be my wall. And I also have an egg. He's going to be my Humpty. So I'm going to retell my story using some objects I have around the house. So can you help me retell it? This is Humpty and this is the wall, and I'm going to use my fingers as the horses and the men. So let's retell it. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Here comes the horsies. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Because they couldn't put him together, right? Now, friends, some of you may not even have these objects in your house, and that's okay. Because there's another way that you can retell the story, and that's using your hands. So I'm going to pretend that my hand is an egg. Get your hand up. Let me see it. Good. All right, make it look like an egg. Now make your other hand into the wall. So we have our egg and we have our wall. And then when it comes time for the king's horses and the king's men, we're going to gallop our fingers in. All right, so let me show you. I'll do first, okay? Here's my egg. Here's my Humpty. Here's my wall. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Good job. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. See, open up your hand because he's all broken. And then pull out your horses from behind you. king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Can we retell one more time using our hands? All right, get your hands ready. Put them out. All right, get your egg. And this time I'll just say it. I won't sing it. All right, you do with me. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Good job, boys and girls. That was so great. Now my job for you is when this is over, you are going to retell the nursery rhyme Humpty Dumpty. And you can do it with a grown-up or you can do it by yourself. You can tell, use your words to retell the story. You could use your hands to retell the story like we just did. Or if you have objects around your house, you could practice this way. Now, all I want you to do is to work very hard at retelling a nursery rhyme because it is so important to retell so we remember what happened at the beginning, the middle, and the end.